Hey everyone, it is Teacher Andrew back with you today, and today I'm going to go into the topic of feedback. And why is it so difficult? It's like pulling teeth to try and get any type of feedback. No matter what we try, it seems to be so terribly difficult. For me personally, I'm batting 7%. 7% of my classes right now are coming back with feedback. Now, at least the ones that are coming back as 5, but still 7%? Really? Like 1 out of 14 is coming back and giving me feedback? One thing that I've noticed, which has been very interesting, and I'm seeing a pattern starting to form, the kids I'm getting the feedback from, guess who it's coming from? It's mostly coming from the difficult kids. The difficult kids are the ones, the parents, that are leaving me feedback. And think about that for a second. Why are they the ones that are leaving me feedback? Here's what I think. I think their parents know that their kid is challenging, and they appreciate if you go the extra mile and you are patient with them, you are nice to them, you treat them just like you treat anyone else. I think they notice that, or at least some are, and that's why I'm getting some good feedback from the difficult kids. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're teaching a difficult kid. Think about that. Think that, hey, this kid, yes, maybe is a pain in my backside, but I'm probably going to be more likely to get feedback from this child or from their parents. So keep that in mind as sort of a positive way to spin, and is reality at least of what I'm seeing. So today I want to get into how do we get more feedback. So it's not just good to do the Aaliyah and dust yourself off and try again. I'm not even going to bother trying to sing that because you wouldn't want that. But we can't just do the same thing over and over again. And that leads perfectly into insanity. Insanity. What does insanity mean? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We can't do that. For me, she ain't working. So let's try and do something different. So I'm going to go into my stages of where I've gone with feedback, and it'll be a little bit funny to see, and you probably have progressed the same way, or digressed, I guess, whichever way you look at it. So the first one, and again, the old trusty whiteboard comes up. So first I went to Michelle T. Thank you, Michelle T. Your workshop. I did like it, but your advice not to ask for feedback, everything else is great. I know it's not polite in the culture to ask for it, but I need feedback, so we got to ask. So when I first started, I didn't even ask for feedback. That definitely did not work. That is the worst strategy that you can do. I'm sorry, it's not polite, but whatever. I'm trying to do this full time. I need feedback. So, and check out the Christmas colors and the Christmas shirt blending in with the background. Anyways, so number 2, I asked for feedback, but I buried it in the bottom. So I just tucked it in there like, please, do you mind giving me some feedback? So I threw it in there and just went with that. Then I asked, and I told them why. I said, listen, you give me feedback, that helps me teach more kids. And now that I think about it, they probably don't want me to teach more kids if they want my schedule open. So anyways, that might have backfired on me for that one. But anyways, maybe they don't want me as a teacher too. Number 4, I then started to use different words. I said, maybe feedback doesn't translate very well in Mandarin. So I started using different words. I said comments, and I started using different language. No, that didn't work either. Okay, so now I went on to number 5. And this is where I'm currently at right now in my stage of give me feedback, please. So I only do this with students that I know I've got a good in with. And this hat is going to fall off, so I might as well just take it off. So I only do this with students that I have a good in with. What I mean by that is that I've got a good relationship. They are not going anywhere, at least for the most part. We've got a good relationship. We've got a good back and forth. we're learning lots, and we're getting productive classes. They like me, I think. So I started putting important at the top of my feedback and then jumping right into asking for it right away in simple language. I've only tried that twice so far, so the jury is still out, but I'm 0 for 2 with that attempt also. So that's where I'm at. I think I'm going to live there for a little bit. Now, I don't do this for like my first or second class with a student. Don't do that because you might lose the student. So make sure that you're not losing students because of what you're doing. So that's the first rule, I guess, is don't lose the student by being too aggressive with it if you don't have a relationship and they don't know who you are that way. The next step that I may just go to is I may say, Eric, can you talk, and this you need your level 3 or 4, can you ask your mom to leave me feedback? Can you do that? Yes? Thank you. Excellent. I bet you that will work. I may just go to that step with this kid that I've got that we're having great classes. He's not going anywhere. I might just try that and see what happens. Maybe there's a language barrier there where they get the feedback and it's not translating well, or maybe they don't read the feedback, which is very possible too. So that may be where I go next with the established kid that I've had, at least a few classes with. If that doesn't work, maybe we go on to number 7. Eric, can you get your mom, get the doll out, mom for me? Can you go and get her, bring her here, and ask her, hi mom, can you leave me comments when I send the feedback? Yes? Now, that is not my personality. I don't like doing that, and I would turtle up pretty fast to come to that one. I don't think I would do that one. Asking the kid, I could see myself doing that in a polite, sort of non-aggressive way. This is getting pretty aggressive, I think, in my opinion. I probably won't go that far, but those are just some ways, anyways, that I've gone through trying to get feedback. I haven't had success, so I'm going to keep moving down the chain here. Maybe there's things that you've thought of that would work too. I don't go in there and say, give me 5 apples. I that's not my personality. Some people do that. I don't. I'm not just trying to get 5 apples. Yes, that's, I guess, my goal, but give me feedback. Give me something to work on. Yes, I want 5 apples, but if you think that my class was a 3 or a 4, then fine, put that, and that could be legit. I don't think that's the case. Otherwise, I would change my teaching, but I want honest feedback. So give me feedback. That's going to help me get more students. We need reviews. We need that percentage, which mine is at a dismal 7 to go up. So anyways, that is some of the things that I'm looking at right now in terms of feedback. Leave some comments. What are you trying to do? Are you getting any more success than me? We need feedback. Like I mentioned, I'm doing this full time. Feedback is huge. If you can get lots of feedback and it's good, I mean, there's a direct correlation that you're going to get more classes. So best of luck with your teaching, and we're getting close to Christmas, 4 days until Christmas, and Frenzy tomorrow. Gotta love Frenzy. So happy teaching. Talk to you soon. Bye.